tone is created in your drawer while he's listening and John Didion's on keeping a notebook. Then discuss how Wilty and Didion use language to create tone and why that tone is effective for each speaker's purpose. Your discussion should include reference to each speaker's voice, diction, syntax, detailed imagery, and figurative language. So what do you guys, how do you guys want to conclude that? Do you have anything to conclude with, Eric?
These are both very personal essays, and that's what kind of brings the reader in in the end, really. It's because they're really personal, and that's what affects the reader, is that they're actually letting them into their lives and their experiences. And that's what on Keeping a Notebook is. She's like reliving her experiences, but also she's sharing them with the reader. So that kind of affects the tone and purpose, because if the purpose is for both of them kind of to share their experience also.
Yeah, I think they both use reflectiveness and just going back in their lives to get a better sense of who they are now. I have a quote for that.
Or wait, if you want, can I have these two say something?
Oh,
sure. So do you have anything to like conclude it, like your last thoughts on it?
So both of their purposes were to inform their readers, inform the readers, and to so how they did that was by using their own experiences to give people something to base it off. They gave them good experiences, like this is what would happen if you kept a notebook, or if you listen, you become a better writer and find your own voice.
Tati? I guess like for something like for listening, that she uses a lot of the imagery and stuff to get her point across, how she tells the stories about her dad's old book, how this book was lacking its front cover, the back held on by strips of pasted paper now turned gold, and how she says that even though he never made mention to it, he brought along from Ohio, so they still knew that it was important to him. So just like being able to use that imagery, it helps you to relate to stuff, and it helps bring back out the purpose.
I think they kind of have a really warm tone, actually, both of them, because it's reflective and it kind of connects the reader, and it's their warm tone kind of helps push their points of how reading and keeping a notebook and listening have really helped them, and how it could also help someone else if you feel like you need something in your life.
I think the language also. Is it okay if I say quotes right now, or should I just like? Okay, well, on page 85, she just uses the word forget a lot. So it's kind of repetition. She uses repetition of the word forget to like emphasize identifying yourself with the past.
So basically, to conclude, like the usage of her experiences and memories of both of them and stuff helps the tone, which then helps like the purpose.
All right, everybody stay put. That was really good. All right, and what I want to commend this group on is that this topic, this is really difficult, right? And over the last couple days, I think that you've made a lot of progress moving from seeing tone as just being created by a collection of words to seeing tone as really encompassing all of this stuff, right? You have to look at all of these things in order to figure out what is that feeling, what is that attitude that the writer has that they want to transfer to the reader. And so yesterday when we made the chart and we put down, all right, this is what the writer's purpose is, this is what the thesis is, and then kind of came up with that collection of tone words, if that was helpful to you, how many of you felt that that was really helpful? All right, do that for yourself. Do that on your own for every single piece that we do. Because then, right, I had the screen down, and then we'd look at the sentence, and I'd put the screen back up, and we kept going back and looking at, right, that's the thesis, that's the purpose, that's the tone. Make sure that you're doing that for yourself. Okay, Ashley, for the second week in a row, has stepped up to be the leader. She's an awesome leader. I need to have somebody else step up to be the leader. Okay? And I'm going to help you. She doesn't need help, but still, you know, I'm giving her that support. If you need the help, I'm going to give you the help. Tati, Eric, and Jair, you need to write the FRQ tomorrow. Okay? And I felt that the rest of you showed, you know, very well that you understand, right, this connection between tone and purpose. So